Hi everybody, it's Tamara Hawk again. I am here today. We're going to do the energies that I've been told are coming up in June. Um, so overall, June's going to be a much easier month than May was. May was bringing up so much old stuff, emotional stuff, sometimes dramatic stuff. A lot of people were kind of losing it last month. So June's going to be much, much better. Okay. I have talked to a lot of you and you're getting intuitive messages. Okay. I was reminded this morning that sometimes our messages actually can come from other people too, like conversations that you overhear or, just things you hear kind of out there. So pay attention to what those messages were telling you, okay? If you were paying attention throughout May, then perhaps you actually let go of a whole bunch of old stuff last month. Sometimes people too, could be jobs, could be people, just letting stuff go, cleaning your house, whatever, okay? So June coming up, it's perfect energies to work on valuing yourself, okay? You're probably getting messages about valuing yourself too. Maybe other people have told you they value you, just to remind you that you have value, okay? Everybody has something to offer at their source, okay? It's all different, sometimes it's little things, sometimes it's big things, but you have value. Just remember that. You have value, okay? June's a perfect month in order for you to start thinking more about future things instead of past things, okay? There's going to be a theme of letting yourself just be you. What inspires you? What do you feel like doing? Be a little selfish in June. If you've been working on letting the old stuff go, it'll be easier to figure out what new stuff can come. But even if you kind of have been hanging on to the old stuff, you could still dream about new stuff and work on letting go of the old stuff, okay? So don't give up. So June's going to be much more inspired, okay? So just do what you want. Listen to your inspiration. Express things from your heart, not so much from your mind, okay? Our brains are always going. Our minds are always going. We always have thoughts, right? See if you can't just listen to your heart a little bit. And if there's something you've been thinking about doing, now's kind of the perfect time to do it, okay? It's like the all clear to do new stuff. Now, we can't always know exactly how things are going to turn out. The world is just such a weird place right now, and we can't really control the world. We can control ourselves. We cannot control the world. So it's best, it's like set an intention of maybe what you want, but then you're going to need to let it go and go with the flow, because you can't control what's going on externally in the world. So if you want to see, like if you want change in your life, you actually have to change your life somehow, right? Trying to micromanage things or control everything will just block the flow for you completely, okay? You've got to be open to receive unexpected blessings, because it feels like there could be a lot of unexpected blessings, both big and small, in June, okay? So, yeah, I'm getting so strongly to not worry about the details of what you're creating, okay? Kind of go broader than that. Yeah, so I'm trying to come up with an example here. It's like, okay, so let's say you're thinking about selling your house or moving. And it's like, it's okay to kind of plan out your finances, give yourself a budget, do something like that, okay? But when it comes to the broader details of like, when is the house going to sell, who's going to buy it, what are interest rates going to do, it's like you've got to just kind of set your intention. I'm going to move would be the intention, and then go with the flow and let source come up with the rest. Okay, because if you try and micromanage, like I have to sell here, or I have to buy that, or I have to do this, or I have to do that, you're going to wind up blocking up some of the blessings that could come in unexpectedly. So I just wanted to remind you of that. Like, seriously, just go with the flow. Jude's all about going with the flow, listening to your heart, allowing the old stuff to go, so that the new can come. It does feel like, I don't know, maybe the second week of June, I'm trying to get the timing down, but where you might feel just mildly empty, like what's next. That's not a bad feeling. And if I have the week in June wrong, I have the week in June wrong. I'm just told it's coming up in June that there's going to be a time where we're going to feel a little bit almost like empty. So empty's not, like I say, not a bad thing. Like if your cup is empty or your glass is empty, it's like, then there's all these potentials that could fill it up. So if you kind of keep your vibration going and keep listening to your heart and keep taking inspired actions and doing what you want to do, then source could fill that cup up for you. Okay. So if there's a time in June where there's a few days where things feel a little empty, don't let the mind take over and stress yourself out. Okay. Just go back to your heart and keep doing what you're doing and see what fills up, right? See what comes in, and keep listening to those messages, because they're gonna keep coming. Okay. And don't worry about what other people are doing, what the world is doing, because there's absolutely nothing we can do about that. Okay. Except, I don't know, there's the old phrase, be the change you want to see in the world, right? So keep that focus there too. I think that's about it. My peeps aren't screaming anymore at me. Anyway, take care. If you like this, hit the like button. You could subscribe. You could share it if you think somebody else needs to hear it. Yeah, and I do have energy work starting tomorrow, May 30th, if you want to get in on it. Anyway, take care. Bye.